Hi, this is Anthony. Welcome back to my show. A lot of you have gotten messages where you're directed to taking one of the polls that I've posted. The one about Aaron Smith-Levin has gotten a lot of stuff. I just posted one on Mike Rinder. Mike Rinder passed away yesterday. One person has voted so far, but I just posted that. But let's take a quick look at the ones about Aaron. 61 votes so far after a couple days. 13% of the people still support Aaron. 28% of the people have lost respect for him in the most recent scandalous allegations. 8% of the people say they have not made up their mind. At least some of that is one of my friends who doesn't know anything about Scientology. And then 51% of the people say that they lost respect for Aaron Smith-Levin after the Aftermath Foundation incident situation last year. So let's take a quick look at the stats on that one. 785. So I'm really pleased with how that one's doing. My Scientology analysis videos got me monetized last year, and then for some reason, unexplained by YouTube, my channel's been demonetized. And I sent them the information that they requested, and they still denied it. No information, no allegations of me doing anything wrong. Unfortunately, they don't really do a good job. The first month I made over $100, like $130 from YouTube. And then after that, I had made about $6 the next 3 months. So I wasn't making much money anyway, so I didn't really care about being monetized. I'm going to try to get monetized again. Let's take a look at the comments on that. Somebody said, Aaron's a playa 9 minutes ago. And this person says, whatever, he cheated. Somebody said he's buying subscribers. I can't stand him. He couldn't take my criticism on Twitter, so he blocked me. I assume she's talking about Aaron and not myself. I don't have Twitter, so I thought that this might be Chris Shelton, but it's not. Sort of reminds me of how I lost all respect for Tiger Woods for more or less the same sort of behavior. This person says, please don't show Aaron's face. He needs help and to go to AA. I think he probably does. Aaron is the target of all this wrath because of jealousy. I don't know about that. I think some of the wrath is just because people have gotten fed up with his hypocrisy. I think that to a degree he's a hypocrite, but I think that what people are really concerned about is his treatment of women in his life, in his romantic life. And a lot of people these days, they don't care if he's in an open relationship and he's having a relationship with somebody who's not his wife. Certainly a lot of people aren't very happy that he's having multiple relationships with women who aren't aware of each other and who think that he is monogamously dating them. Okay. This person says they used to be a big fan and they want him to get help. And I used to be a big fan of Aaron's, and I've said in my various videos last year that I made a lot of, that I was a fan of his, that his videos were the ones that I watched every day. First thing when I logged on to YouTube. I watch very few now, just because I don't get the same type of intellectual stimulation from him and updates that I used to get from him. And that's fine. He can do what he wants as far as YouTube. I just have found other things to watch. This person says, let me get this straight. A guy who is a party animal, he's talking about Aaron, and a womanizer cannot be forgiven, but the head thug of OSA, who covered up for, I'm not going to say those, is a saint. Will the SPTV community say wonderful things about David Miscavige when he passes? Anything for clicks. And of course, this part here, they're referring to Mike Rinder, who, as I mentioned, passed away yesterday. And the same person said no, and Mike was a 69-year-old man who happened to be a lifelong chain smoker because of L. Ron Hubbard was a chain smoker. Monkey see, monkey do, so technically Scientology killed Mike, not Aaron. And I don't think anybody or most people are saying that Aaron killed Mike. I believe that there's some videos or a video that Aaron might have done. I saw somebody's reaction to it where Aaron possibly was questioning whether Mike had cancer, arguing that Mike had cancer cells rather than cancer, something like that. That seems to be splitting hairs. I mean, what is cancer if not having cancer cells that are killing you? Anyway, another person says, no, he's active abusively in many ways and is being called out for it. Support him if you wish, but don't try to claim his behavior is anything other than abusive. And I think a lot of people agree with that. Again, referring to Aaron, not to Mike Rinder. I have no idea what goes on in Aaron's personal life, and neither do you. Well, I mean, Aaron does talk about it, and people who clearly were in his personal life have talked about their experiences. He's admitted that police have been called from time to time, and he's admitted to using various types of illegal and legal substances that are mind-altering or behavior-altering. So a lot of people are concerned with that when he does that, and it affects his public or personal life. You know, when the police get called to deal with his behavior when he's drunk and things like that. And he's talked about those. That's not stuff that other people have brought up. That's stories that he's brought up. This person says they've lost all respect for him. I'm stunned, having a hard time believing this yet. It must be true. I wish some recorded at least Jennifer's lives so I could wrap my mind around or brain around this. So anyway, I'll stop here. I'm not doing this just for clicks or for, long minutes. I just wanted to go over some of that. Anyway, this has gotten a lot of views, and I'm really happy with that. I think that this is stimulating some good discussion amongst people in the post-Scientology and anti-Scientology worlds. So check out my poll on Mike Rinder here. I'll refresh it one more time to see if anyone else has voted in the last few minutes. Yep, 2 people have voted. One person says he's redeemed himself with later work, and another person says they're not sure. So please go to my community tab and vote. I'd love to hear your opinion. Thank you so much.